Well, tough one. I think, I was really proud of our second half effort. I think we came back really well. Played a much cleaner 30 minutes in the second half. I think their goalie came up real big against us. We had some really nice looks at the net, but she was able to make some saves. At the end of the game, obviously, UMass was able to bring the ball back and stall in our offensive end. And we did what we could to try to, get more of defensive-minded personnel on the field as quick as we could to scramble to get the ball back. But wow, those last few minutes just seemed to tick off so quickly. So, definitely think UMass went hard, and certainly they had a great start to the game. So I think Cornell was on our heels trying to get back in it, and I think we were back in it. We just didn't quite get over that hump to tie it up in the second half.
Emily, I want to ask, how difficult was it offensively? It seems like their goaltender, she was making some excellent stops. You guys had some great looks at the goal. Was there a sense of frustration building? What was it like out there?
I think we just took a lot of the game trying to, keep everybody on the same page, keep everybody calmed down. I think there were some turnovers in the beginning of the game, and I think it kind of made us a little bit nervous. So I think just trying to keep everybody calmed down and work the ball around. Their goalie definitely played pretty well. Just proud of the effort.
I guess I'll ask a similar question defensively. Renee also made a lot of really good stops. What was it? It seemed like they were holding the ball for good amounts of times. Was that difficult for you guys to be on your heels there and to kind of spend that extra time down your defensive zone?
We really talked about during the timeouts and halftime to not get on our heels and not get lulled by them just passing the ball around and holding possession. I think we did an amazing job in the second half, putting ourselves in the driver's seat and making their attack react to us. I was really proud of the defensive effort with Renee. The entire defense, we got a lot of turnovers, and we really worked hard and made UMass scared, I think, in the second half.
And what do you think was one of the catalysts for that coming out of, especially coming out of halftime? Like you said, you guys did cause a lot of turnovers. What was kind of changed it around for you guys there?
I think just we talked about at halftime, like getting angry and knowing, like we talked about we're a championship team. We won the Ivy tournament, and we were seeded, number 8 going into this, and we need to play like it. So we need to play with confidence. We can't play and let UMass dictate it. We should be dictating what they're doing. And so I think once we got that mentality, we should have had it from the start of the game. It's disappointing that we didn't, but once we got that, we really clawed back. So.
I guess to either players, if you could just give a statement on the season as a whole, because obviously this is one of the most successful seasons that the program has had since 2002. So just your thoughts on that as players.
Yeah, for myself, it's just been the most rewarding season that I think I've ever played in. An excellent group of girls. I think I speak for both Brittany and myself when I just say such a privilege to lead them this year, and they made us so proud in so many moments, including today. So it was a season that I'll remember forever.
Absolutely incredible. Just the team we kept saying each year as we would go up through the classes, there's no way our team can get closer, there's no way. And we just did this year, and it's just absolutely incredible to share everything we've shared with the team this year. I think that's what we're going to miss the most. What's so sad for me today is not that I'm done playing lacrosse, it's that I'm done, spending so much time with this group of people and being with this group of people all the time.
Coach, can you expand on that? When we talked earlier in the week, we talked about not getting to this point really since 2002. What's the season been like to get off to that incredible start, to be ranked, top 20 in the country? Can you just give me some thoughts on that?
Sure. Well, I think, you can tell from the 2 captains here that we're just really, really blessed with, some great student athletes here at Cornell University, and they're so proud of their institution and the athletic department, and they just represent so well. And I think, for the seniors, the 8 seniors, to have this final season is really very storybook, and it's great. But they've been working for it since their freshman year, and these 2 next to me were on the field a lot their freshman year, and what I'm most proud about is that they brought their classmates along. Some players that don't see the field as quickly, especially sophomore and junior year, they can get a little, down and disheartened. But I think with great leadership, we were able to bring that whole senior class along, and every one of the 8 women contributed to the success of 2016. And I think that really speaks volumes. They wanted it for each other more than themselves, and some of them had to sacrifice a lot. Some of them did not have the same experience of being on the field for 4 years, but I think that they would absolutely say that it was worth it, and that they're proud of their efforts and they're proud of their resiliency. There's girls that were injured or girls that needed to overcome obstacles, and they did that in their 4 years, and I think that bonded them, absolutely. And the underclassmen have a lot of respect for that. So they set a great example, and that's, I think, for me as a coach, what I'm really proud of is, that they cared so much and they really invested, and they were very selfless in taking care of their teammates, and that's what got us here. We had to kind of overcome obstacles in order to go 8-0. We had a very different lineup at the start of the year, and I think where we are now is in a great place. We're in a championship place. We just unfortunately did not bring a great effort in the first 30 minutes, and this team was too good to overcome that. And we cleaned it up. We went from 9 turnovers in the first 30 to only 2 turnovers in the second half, and statistically we cleared the ball well, which is excellent. And Renee, as you mentioned, had 5 saves in that second half, which was awesome. I think their goalie might have had 6. So it was right down to the wire. I mean, on the paper, it was close in every aspect, and that's how it felt on the field, and that's how it should be in this level of NCAA. It's going to be a close game.